Alright guys, I wanted to see if I could get some help from you. I've had this game for, I don't know, 5 years or so. It's been in working condition maybe, I don't know, a couple days in those 5 years. When I first got it, somebody had hacked the wiring harness all up, so last couple of years I've been working on, I got another cabinet, a donor cab for it. I've redone the control panel and the handlebars in chrome. Same monitor. Everything's kind of nicer of the two cabinets that I was able to get a hold of, and then donated the other cab to another friend that I knew that would get it going. And anyway, long story short, got it running about a year ago or so. Had some glitches on the screen and sent it off to Mike Kessler, who I know did a fantastic job and got the board set working. It's just not been on the top of my list. I don't know why. I guess I just was so worried that it wouldn't be working. And got a buddy coming over Thursday to help me figure out what's wrong with this thing. And I wanted to make this video to see if we could get some ideas so that we're not starting, even though starting fresh might not be a bad idea. When I got the game, it did not have an AR3. It was running an AR2 just for the audio. And I'm doing something similar where I'm mostly running just the AR3, which I purchased, and it's working fine. I purchased it just to use it for the audio, just so it'd be, we could go back to authentic Paperboy if we wanted to. But I'm running the 15 amp switcher instead of that 3 amp switcher that's in the top. And anyway, I'm running both the bottom stack or bottom board and the top board off that. And like I said, before I sent the boards off, it was quote unquote working. I have a video of it on my YouTube channel. You can go back a little ways and find it if you want. Anyway, turned this game on, it gave me some bars. So I was, well, shoot, I know somebody's got a board set. We're not sure if it's working or not. I'll go ahead and buy them. I thought, well, I can always find it if they're working. I can always get rid of them if it solves my problem. Or it could lead me in a direction where I could find out what my problem is. So anyway, here's that other board set. Come to find out, when I plug the other board set in, it does the exact same thing. So it's making me think it's something I'm overlooking, and I'm hoping you guys could help me figure out what I'm overlooking. I'm not disappointed with this game. I love this. Again, all of us our age were probably delivered papers, but this game to me is a little special because I used to play it all the time. I used to go this place called Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. And there was a handful of games I'd play all the time, but this was one I always went to every time I went there. They had 2 arcades there, and in the amusement park, and I always seeked out Paperboy. So I'm not getting rid of this game. I'm never going to give up on it, but I'm really tired of trying, and I really just want to say if I could just find somebody to fix it. I'm not at that point yet, but I would love to just send this off to, I don't know, anyone, and just have it come back fixed. But I'm not ready to give in to that yet. So anyway, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to show you what I've got going on. Let's go back behind the game and I'll show you what I've got. The only thing I haven't done yet, and this is just in there lightly. I didn't want to screw it down because I was going to replace board sets again. Just tomorrow night I've got somebody come over. Going to help me troubleshoot step by step what I've done. What he knows. And maybe he's got a fresh set of eyes and he sees the problem that I'm not seeing. Anyway, this is about the only thing I see. Not experiencing any problems. Getting 5 volts. Staying 5 volts. I should probably change that connector. It was working with that connector before, so highly doubt it's the connector. Anyway, I will change the connector if you think it's the connector. I changed the header on it already. But anyway, let's back to this. So when I got this game, this was all hacked up. That's why this is so weird looking. It was so hacked up, just to the AR2 was here. I guess they couldn't find an AR3. And I mean, you can look back on my AtariWeb.com and look at my Paperboy images. It was a trip. The switcher was mounted here. This is a different cabinet, so you don't see the holes there. But I've redone this, cleaned everything up, looking good. And put this back in there. This wasn't in there. There's my switcher mounted in the proper location. Monitor works great. I've tested it with the TPG. You know, I'm just going to turn it on for us, okay? Oh, I forgot I don't have, what don't I have on here? I think I must have unplugged it. Because we went out of town. And I didn't want an electrical storm to come through here while we were out of town. I usually put my games on a switch, which I'm going to plug it into the wall today so I can independently turn it on without having to turn the whole arcade on. Let's see here. I'm going to put this screwdriver back. Let's turn it on and see what we get, folks. It'd be funny if it worked today. It would piss me off, but it would be fun. I unplugged the wiring harness that went to the coin door. So this is what I get every time. So, use System 2, folks. If you're an expert at it, let me know what it could be. Both board sets do almost the identical thing. Same kind of stripes, similar colors, maybe even the same colors. So I've dialed the voltage, up to 5.2, down to 5.1, down to 5.07, even, and no disco. So anyway, hope this helps. Hope someone could help me. I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing now. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and thanks again.